Energy is another of the requirements for life. Just as nutrients cycle through an ecosystem, energy flows through an ecosystem. Almost all energy powering the Earth's ecosystems comes from solar energy of the sun. The atmosphere and the Earth's surface absorb much of the energy from the sun. Some is reflected back into space by clouds. Only 1% of all the sun's rays that strike the Earth are available for plants to convert into chemical energy. Of this 1%, only 3% is actually stored by plants as chemical energy. This means that 0.03% of all the sunlight reaching the Earth provides the energy for all life on Earth. Organisms that are capable of photosynthesis, like plants, are called producers. Animals that eat plants or other animals are called consumers. In any biome, there are always more producers than consumers. Primary consumers are animals such as caterpillars, grasshoppers, and grazing animals that obtain their energy directly from plants. The transfer of energy from a plant to an animal is not very efficient. In a typical ecosystem, only 10% of the energy available from plants is actually used by primary consumers. Secondary consumers are animals that eat other animals. And again, it is estimated that only 10% of the energy that sustains primary consumers is available to the secondary consumers who prey on them. Even less energy is available to consumers like sharks and hawks that prey on the secondary consumers. This is why only a relatively small number of these high-level predators are found in a given ecosystem. The flow of energy in an ecosystem creates an energy pyramid with many primary producers at the bottom and very few predators at the top. Some animals, like rats, bears, raccoons, and humans, are omnivores. An omnivore can eat and obtain energy from either plants or animals. In part, it is this ability to obtain energy from many different sources that has allowed humans to become the dominant species on Earth. Scavengers consume dead animals. After they use some of the energy stored within the dead organic matter, they excrete it in a further decomposed state. Decomposers such as fungi and bacteria then extract energy from these wastes. In some ecosystems, like a deciduous forest, more energy passes through the scavengers and decomposers than through the primary, secondary, and higher-level consumers. These organisms are of great importance to life on Earth. The wastes of decomposers help provide a nutrient-rich soil for another generation of plants. Without them, all plant life would eventually become buried in waste, run out of nutrients, and die. With no plant life, all organisms further up the food chain, including humans, would become extinct.